Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about law of variable proportion. So this one law of variable proportion is also called to be as law of diminishing returns. And this is usually a kind of a study which is going to be mainly studied for the short run kind of a planning we are going to do it. So usually this is for a short run period we are going to go for studying about the law of variable proportion. So here in this one, the other things we are going to keep it as a fixed and only one is a factor, one factor of production is the one which is going to be variable in nature. And that will be usually the labor. So here the capital is going to be the common, it is going to be constant throughout a period. As because it is for a short run, there is only one kind of a factor which is going to be in a variable. So among all, the labor is the one which is going to be in variable nature. So if you see on the left side of the table, we are being seeing with a labor. So these labor, as on we are going to go for looking into how we are going to increase it. And when I'm increasing the labor, how it is going to affect my total product. So this is the only two things he is giving us. This is only two things he is going to give you. Whereas the average production and the marginal production, I am going to find it out. So how I have to kind of find out the average production, average product, how many I have produced. This is very simple. You're going to find out. So if I am going with average product, how I'm going to find it out? It is very simple. It is nothing but you're going to take a total product divided by the labor number of labor units. So whatever the labor you have done it, so total product by labor. So for example, first one, at a zero labor, the total product is also zero. So a total product divided by zero again turns out to be a zero. Second one, at a one labor when I have employed, I have got a products of 8. So therefore my average is equal to 8 divided by 1. So that's how average product I got it. That is 8 by 1 is equal to 8. The next one is I'm going to go with 2 labor units I have increased and wherein I have got a 20 total product. So average is nothing but a total product divided by labor I said. So 20 divided by 2, I'm going to get 10. So this is how 36 divided by 3, 48 divided by 4, 55 divided by 5, 60 divided by 6, 60 again divided by 7, and 56 divided by 8. So this is how I got my average. Now, marginal product. How I'm going to find out a marginal product is nothing but like compared to everyone, how much extra I have actually gained it. So marginal is always like because I have changed a unit of labor, how much I could go for increasing in the product. So the extra factor it is going to tell us. So extra factor is nothing but the marginal unit we are going to find it out as for a 0 labor employed, I got a 0 total. So my marginal also, it is going to be 0. But when I have gone with a change in a unit of labor 1, my total product is 8. That means my marginal is 8 minus 0 is equal to 8. So this one, how I'm going to get it? I'm going to get 8 minus 0. Means how much extra I got it compared to the previous one. Now the same thing, if I'm talking about the labor 2 units I have gone for introduction, I got my total product to be how much? 20. So that is how much extra I have gained it. How much extra I have gained it? So this one I'm going to take it as 20 minus 8. The previous one. Previous I have earned 8, no? So 20 minus 8 I'm going to talk it. So how much I'm going to get? 12. Like that. 36 minus 20. 48 minus 36. 55 minus 48. 60 minus 55. 60 minus 60. and 56 minus 60. So that is the reason first one is a nil, second one 8, 12, 16, 12, 7, 5, and then you have got 0 and you have got it as minus 4. So the law of variable proportion states that when you are increasing one particular variable, keeping other things to be common, to a certain extent, it is going to give you the good amount of production. It is going to give you increasing in the form of increasing production only it is going to give. But slowly at a one particular point, it stops giving you the kind of a production. Slowly it comes to the decreasing state. So if you want, you can see it at a one particular point when I talk about a 3 and a 4. We have come to the stage wherein I have come down to the reduction. So these we are going to assume it is to be the phase 1 or a stage 1. I'm going to assume these to be what? Phase 1 or a stage 1 wherein because of the change in a variable factor, we are going to have a increasing returns అనేవి we are going to see it up. So at the stage 1 wherein at a certain extent you are going to go with it. But still you are trying to increase it, then slowly it is going to come down at a constant stage wherein it actually comes down to the we can say it as a decreasing stage it is going to come down. So decreasing stage, I am seeing 12 I have got. Here I had a 16, but suddenly I have come down to the 12. So 12 onwards, if I see 7 has have come, then I have come to the 5. So these one I'm going to assume it is to be the second stage wherein though you are trying to increase, it is rather than giving you the positive returns, it actually slowly it is coming down because you are increasing more number of people. You are not increasing the land, you are not increasing the capital, you are not increasing the technology, but you are expecting that your production should be increased. How come it is going to be possible? The number of people are sitting in the same space, they doesn't have a space at all. So how many people will do the same activity? It will be repetition. So what they'll do it, some people will stop working it, some people will stop giving the fullest kind of efficiency what they are supposed to give. That's how the production slowly comes down. And when you come to this last stage, you are seeing actually into the negative returns. And ఇంకా నువ్వు increase చేసుకుంటా పోతాను అంటే మాత్రం this is a one kind of a stage you are going to have. The negative returns only you are going to have it. So if I talk about this is my total product I'm talking about, this is my labor I am talking about. So here when I'm talking about my labor is going to increase at a certain extent. So a certain extent, I'm going to assume it to be my first stage wherein it is going to increase. But slowly it is coming down to the constant and slowly it is coming down. So e particular we are going to call it as a total product. So total product, if you see, the total product is going on increasing, but at a one particular point it slowly is been reducing. So if you want, we are going to go with checking that one. So if you see, first I'm talking about a total product graph. So from 0 stage, I'm going with totals 0, then slowly 8, 20, then 36, 48, 55, 60, and 60 we are at the same level stage, and slowly 56 it has come. So this is my total product, which at a particular extent it is going to give you the highest return, then comes to the constant, and then it is going to slowly slopewards down. Now, if I go with my average also is starting with what? It is also coming with 0. Slowly, it is also going with 8, then 10, then 12. But slowly, it came at this particular point only at a constant, and slowly it is coming down here till 7 it came. So, this we are going to call it as average product. So, this is my average product, which has been starting with a little bit of increase, but slowly it has come down. Now coming down to this last one, marginal, wherein it also starts with this point. Now it also has at a 8, then 12 it has come, then 16 it has come. Now after 16, then slowly it came down and it came down till the negative points of 0, 4. So this is my marginal product, wherein at a particular point it is going to give a negative results. So once we are crossing down this word means it is a negative result. So this is how your law of proportion, variable proportion curve is going to be. So please note it down, check it out how it is going to be working out. Hope it is very clear for you people. Now, the next one we are going to study is about the returns to scale. So, the law of returns to scale is, especially law of returns to scale, again, it can be done in a different formats. It is going to be done for very short period, as well as for the long run period. Anyhow, I have taught you about the law of variable proportion for a short run period. So that is the reason returns to scale, we are going to see about a long run phase, how it goes on. So whenever I talk about a returns to scale, and especially in the long run phase, here all my factors of production, the labor, the capital, the organization, everything is going to be, the all the things can be in a variable in nature, because I'm studying for a longer period of time. So as because I'm studying for the longer period of time, it is default that it is going to be variable in nature. And so here again my table, I'm going to have only these kind of a things, wherein it is going to be provided only with these two factors. Always your question will be of only these two factors, like inputs will be given and what happened to the total product. Marginal, I said na, like anything you're going to minus with the total product. The difference between these two will be a marginal. So here, these one I'm assuming the one, whatever 1 plus 10 I have given. So 1 is my labor and 10 is my capital. So here I'm saying no, all the factors here are going to be variable. So here I'm taking the two factors, my labor, which is thoroughly variable in nature, whether it is for short run or for a long run. Now, in a short run, never capital used to be like variable. It used to be always fixed in nature. But in these, because we are doing for a long run, capital also has been into form of variable factor matter. So I am going with every time my labor with my capital. I'm going with my labor with my capital. So here C plus L. So if I am going with one labor, then to the one labor, I am investing 10 capital. So what is my total product? My total product is going to be 9 at that particular point. Then in a same ratio, in a same proportion, I'm trying to go for investing in my inputs. Now, when I invested two labors, my investments in the capital has increased to 20. And my total production, I got 19. When I am going with my three labor, equal proportion 30 capital, four labor 40 capital, five labor 50 capital, six labor 60 capital. That is how I am going with increasing in the equal kind of a proportion. So what happens? So any kind of a returns to scale also, it tells that though you are going to go for changing your inputs for a certain period of time, you will find the change. Because you have changed all the inputs, it is going to lead you to give you the increasing returns only. But at the one particular point, they come to a stage wherein it will be always giving you the same results, whatever may be the situation, how much you try to increase it, the kind of inputs and the kind of outputs you're going to get is going to be the constant. They will not be, and slow, but still you are trying to go for increasing it, then it is going to give you the diminishing returns. So that is what here it is going to see. So if you want, you can see when I'm talking about my total product, because my labor and the capital I am increasing, my total product is going on increasing. I don't find anything difference in this one. Here it is 9, here it is 19, 30, 41, 51, 60. In all the cases, it is showing me an increasing, because like this is a very common thing, because I have invested my investments in capital and labor, I'm increasing, so it is directly having a proportionate relation in my product is also increasing. But this one, is it really increasing or not, I will know when I'm going with my marginal. And marginal, I said everything you're going to find it out, like 9 minus 0, nothing is there, so it will be 9. But whereas you will get 19 minus this one, answer you're going to get is 19 minus 9, you're going to get it. So that, how much is there? 10 you got. Then 30 minus 19, 11. 41 minus 30 is going to again 11. 51 minus 41 is equal to 12. And 60 minus 51 is equal to 9. So when I have observed this marginal, then I understood that what is appearing here in this one is not quite different here. So marginal product, it is actually going on decreasing. So these one, we have a six kind of a numbers we have got. So in this one, the first stage, I'm going to assume this one is to be my first stage where it is giving me good amount of results. But I said, now, though you are going to increase at a particular point, it is going to give you the constant. So this is my second stage wherein I am getting a constant result. Me though I'm increasing my labor and a capital, it is going to give me the negative results, or else we can say the constant results it is going to give. And this is the last stage. If you doesn't realize, if you doesn't stop, it actually goes into the decreasing level, diminishing level. So this is the law of return says, though keeping all the factors to be variable in nature also, it is going to fetch you a certain kind of a benefit for a certain level, but beyond that one, still you are not realizing, still you want to increase it, then slowly it is going to give you constant results, and then slowly it is going to reduce it. So how this curve is going to be is, it is going to be in this format. One second, let me draw. So these at a one particular, it is giving us increasing returns, and then slowly it has come down to the constant results. So here it is going to be giving you the constant results, and slowly they will be coming back again to the diminishing. So here it is going to give you at a diminishing returns it is going to give. So law of returns to scale is the one which is going to always going to have this kind of a thing. So as you are trying to go for increasing it, slowly it is going to go for decreasing you the this one. So in this particular phase, I'm going to call this particular point is to be my inputs. These are this on x-axis. I am going to have my inputs. My inputs, I said my capital plus labor. So here at one particular point, this one I'm going to call it as my inputs. So inputs here we have taken capital plus labor. So inputs is this one. So this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. And here I'm going to have the marginal MP. How it is going to. In a total, it is always showing you increase, but in the marginal, I'm actually knowing about it, how it is going to. So first, this will be my first stage wherein it is increasing, then constant, then it is going to decrease it. So at this particular point, any company has to realize and should stop going for planning about any further increase in inputs. This is the right stage we have to. Why? Because though you are increasing your capital, later on, after once this stage is gone, your returns are going to be definitely at a diminishing level. So this is about returns to scale. Hope it is very clear. This is usually going to go for a long run period. We are going to plan it because long run is a period wherein my technology will change, my capital can be changed. So there are so many things. So this is for the long run. Hope it is very clear for you people.